Hello guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Today is my birthday, guys. Today is my birthday. That's why I'm going live. But apart from that, we have some analysis that we want to see. So what I'm currently doing is this. I'm trying to share some of the links in my pages. So I have a Facebook page. Please follow us on that page. So I'm gonna share. I want to share my link there. Then we can start. Oh, come on. Where's the link? Um, welcome, guys. It has been long. Yo, I was really convinced by this guy. He showed me how important these lives were. So, can you hear me nicely? Can you hear me nicely? Wow, thank you, Admiral. Admiral. Wow, what a nice name. Happy birthday. Yes, today is my birthday, guys. Thank you, thank you. If you can hear me, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was convinced by this guy. He's from Zimbabwe. So he called me and he was saying, "Why did you stop these lives?" Then I told him that I wasn't getting value from. So this is a signal that we shared in our VIP community, and it's dropping, and we are in money. So, so he convinced me that he was benefiting a lot, and he was learning a lot of stuff from these YouTube lives. So he convinced me because I really, okay, if I, sorry, I was constantly checking the analytics of my lives and they were not doing that well because of the time that I was spending. Because you probably spend an hour, 2 hours a day. You're not sending signals, you're just on these lives explaining people. Yes, you guys were benefiting. But to my side, one, on the growth of my channel, there wasn't much that was happening. One, the number of subscribers wasn't increasing due to the lives and the numbers of views because they were actually less than 1,000 even after a month. So I just stopped. So this guy contacted me and then he said, "You know what? I was learning a lot from the YouTube lives, so you need to constantly do these things because they are helping us." So it was that guy who convinced me because I said I would rather stop. I would rather create or focus on. I would rather focus on. So this is the signal that I gave. Focus on YouTube Shorts because I was getting a lot of views and also some subscribers. Hey, sorry. So a lot of subscribers were coming from the YouTube Shorts. Then I said, I would rather just drop this thing and just focus on what." So that guy convinced me. He showed me that there was actually growth, understanding of the concept, trading concept, and he was actually developing a skill in his trading. So he convinced me that you know what, you need to constantly do this. But today, apart from that, it is my birthday, guys. So you guys have actually become my family, my friends. I now know most of you guys through this platform. So what I'm gonna do here in VIX 75, we're gonna take our first take profit here at this particular level, and then see how this goes. Okay, so this is basically it. So today I shared a lot of signals. I shared a lot of signals. Wow, I've already reached my daily target 200. I'm done. But I'm gonna be sharing a lot of what? Um, you see, when I go live, I lose money. Happy birthday, Kenny, Mr. Kenny. I think I know you, Mr. Kenny. I know you. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenny. Um, Emmanuel has a $20 account. Blessed birthday, DC. May God add more years to your life and more years to and more life to your years. Wow. Misty, this is Pastor. I know this. Pastor Akile. Yes. Add more life to your years. Wow, I like this. Okay, so that's it. Is it coming out nicely? Okay, it's coming out nicely. Okay, yeah. Am I on this side? Oh, I should move a little bit to this side. Yes. Okay. So the channel is growing, guys. Thank you so much. The channel is growing. Yeah, time is one of the things that these days is really scarce. What is happening? Price should hit this, or there's this very short block. Let me just close some of the positions. At least 5 positions. Okay, then leave these ones. So we gave some signals. Let's just start with that. Guys, if you missed our weekly forecast, those weekly forecast, that weekly forecast, guys, was on fire. It was on fire on boom and crash. The analysis was fine. If you missed it, go on my channel and check our weekly forecast. That was starting from the 5th to the 11th of February. That one was nice. Most of the direction that I picked, if you check most of the boom and crash indices, they really moved according to the weekly forecast. So let's start with the analysis. I gave a lot of analysis. So apart from that, on my birthday, I'm gonna be giving you guys a discount. I think today is the last day. So if you're interested in getting our spike detector, the spike detector is there. It was $20 and now it's $10. Then if you're also interested in joining our we also have some boom and crash EAs and also volatility EAs. Those EAs, they are going 2 for the price of 1. The original price is $50, but on this special day it will be $25. It will be $50 for 2. So you can get, for the price of 1, you can get 2 EAs. And then we also have our indicators. We have a lot of indicators. We have the Deriv Dynasty. I wanted to make a video. So there's my student. She was part of our VIP group. So she asked me for a new volatility. I gave her the old one. It was the volatility arrow. Then he said, I now need an updated one. So what I did is this. I gave her the Deriv Dynasty. I forgot. I forgot that I created this thing but I didn't make a video on how to launch it and what in the installation. I didn't do that on this channel. But that indicator is very powerful. She deposited $10. $10. Okay, we want something that is proof. Yeah, she also took the same signal and she's in profit. Okay, so this is the chart. So yes, so she was sending these screenshots. You see, okay, this was the other one. She was very excited. She deposited $10, guys, $10 here, and she was able to grow that $10 to a profit of what, 325, using that spike detector. You see, Sunday I deposited $10 and profited $325. Today's profit is $80. This indicator works wonderful. Thank you, Mr. DC. This indicator works. So that was the Deriv Dynasty. I sent there this, I think some time back. She asked for it. Was it on? I think it was on Telegram. Then she said, I want an indicator that can help you to trade volatility. Then I said, this one. I sent her this one. This is in the guide, and she was able to make that money using that indicator. She made a lot of money. So guys, that indicator is there. If you're interested, just get in touch with me, then you can get this amazing indicator. Okay. Okay, so that's that. So you can also get this indicator. This indicator is going for 25 US dollars. The Deriv Dynasty can trade any asset, be it booming crash, be it volatility, step and jump. It can trade all Deriv assets. Okay, so let's start with the analysis. So I know you guys you like the analysis, but I think I'm gonna have a little bit of some. So in my free group today, shared a lot of analysis. We're just gonna go through those analysis and see how this goes. Let me go here. I shared this in my free group. So the reason why I stopped these, people are even stingy to just press that like button. You know what it does is this: the video will be suggested to more viewers, and us as content creators will benefit from that. The more viewers that I get, the more money that I'm. Basically, it's not about money. I'll show you how YouTube paid me for the past 3 months. So basically, when you just focus on, you see, a lot of people want to buy these things. Um, when you just focus on the money aspect of YouTube, you'll be disappointed. YouTube doesn't pay much. So how do content creators on YouTube get money? They get money from sponsorship, and I'm happy that recently I've got it. Someone, a company, a brand, contacted me, and they wanted to collaborate, which is amazing because they really pay more. And these ones, they really pay more money. So that's where the money is. It's in collaboration with brands. So if you're a YouTuber, you have your channel. The money in YouTube is not in monetization. I will show you guys. Let me just, as we are talking, let me show you what I mean. So one day, if you're planning to have a channel, okay, please subscribe, like, and share. At the end of the day, it's basically the motivation that I get from this thing. It's not about me benefiting much. It's all about sharing at the end of the day. I want to show you how YouTube, the money that you get from YouTube. And we're looking at my channel performs well because I think after a month, the videos might get something like 10,000. I know that when I started, this was okay. I want to show you why this is very important for you guys to comment and like our videos. Okay, let's go away. Monetization. So that maybe you might get an idea of if people tell you to comment. Because at the end of the day, I said, what am I benefiting from this? Nothing. I'd rather focus on my signals. I'd rather focus on other things. Okay, so currently, this is what YouTube is paying me, something like $33. It's crying. For the past 90 days, my monetization was stopped due to some, I don't know, they wanted to verify YouTube verification. So it was stopped. Then I started, I think, on the 1st of December, the 2nd or the 1st, I think, so it's approximately, okay, let's just go there. So for these, starting from December, I've managed to accumulate something like 85 US dollars with all the videos that I make and with everything that I do. This is what YouTube is paying me. So it's not about money. At the end of the day, it's not about money. But when you like, when you comment, I get more views. I get more. The videos, the content can be suggested to more viewers. And at the end of the day, it gives me, it motivates me. One, I'm not benefiting much on this. Okay, but at the end of the day, it only boils down to helping people. Like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna share with you guys will definitely help. Will definitely help you guys. So let's go down to business. But I think very soon my daughter, these days my wife is not around, so my daughter would want food. I think we're gonna have a little bit of interruption. Okay, so this is what is currently happening in Volatility in the 5. Okay, just put it there, baby. So this is the signal that I gave in the free group and also in our VIP community. So for 1 week, our VIP, it's now 10 US dollars, and for the whole month, it's now 30 US dollars. So we've reduced the price. So many people wanted to join the VIP communities and also use this spike detectors. That's why we reduced these things during this period. Okay, so this is a signal that I gave in volatility 75, and I hope you're able to take these signals. This one was a master. Yo, I made from this movement, I made something like 90 US dollars. You see, yeah, this is the signal that I gave in the free group. It was on boom 500 and it moved exactly like what I planned. So this was the signal, and I gave this in the VIP community. Winner, you're making noise. And also this one in volatility. So this is volatility one, volatility 151 years. So here we can see that was the signal, and the price moved. Okay, here I was drawing with my daughter. It was nice, and I animated this. It's nice. It was nice, yeah. So I was with my daughter. We're just playing, and I animated this. It was nice. It was my first time doing these things. We drew this, and I was animating. I just like exploring stuff. You can animate your drawings. So that's what we did with my daughter today. These days I'm spending a lot of time with my daughter. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so that's what we did, and we're using TradeView to draw our drawings. Okay, let's look at the analysis that I gave today. This one is dropping. It must hit this spot. Wow, it's dropping nicely. This one is dropping. So our take profit for this one, let's just start with what we have here. Volatility 150 and volatility 75. Those are the signals that I gave. So with volatility 75, we can see it's dropping. It's dropping, and it's supposed to hit our TP1. I'm expecting that it must come and grab, close the door, something like this. Then it will return probably to this order block, this 50-minute order block, and then it will drop something like this. This is what I'm anticipating in volatility 75. It has to come back. Probably we have an order block at this particular level here, and then it must drop, grab external range liquidity, because we have what? We have sell side liquidity residing below this level. So it must drop and reach that level.
Daddy, the cheese is smelling.
Just put it there, baby. Leave it. Leave the cheese. Baby, I'm busy. I'll go and buy it later. And why did you open the door? Please go and close.
Daddy,
So let's look at volatility.
the smelling.
Yes, just put it there, close the door, and keep quiet. 150. So I also gave a signal on volatility 150, and this is what we are anticipating. Okay, so if you remember, I showed you a picture of this signal. I want to move this thing. Okay, it was somewhere here. So I'm anticipating that it must drop until it reaches this particular area. Why? Because if you go down, if you go to the 4-hour time frame, and I'll show you how I was able to come up with all these signals. So with me, I normally analyze my stuff on the 4-hour, and on the 4-hour, it was not on the 4-hour, I think on the 1-hour. Please stop doing that. Yes, we had an order block. Where is this order block? 30 minutes. Huh? So it was a rejection block.
Daddy,
Yes, sir.
I sure.
So I'm anticipating that when price hits this level here, because of this bullish order block here, price is supposed to reverse a little bit, and then it will drop eventually and come to this particular level. So if you took the signal, it's this price, what is it? 5,500. You must take your second take P because we took some profit when price reached here. This was our first take profit, and I told people price was going to reverse, and it reversed and came down. Let me just share with you guys what happened. Okay, so this is my VIP group, and this is where I was sharing the signals that I was talking about. So it's now very cheap, it's very affordable. $10 per week, you can benefit and make a lot of money. There was a guy who was not even in my VIP group who contacted me. He was asking, okay, so these are some of the signals that we give. I also use my strategies to give signals. Okay, so let's continue. Why am I coming back here?
Daddy, I want a mango.
Maybe I'm busy. Can you just wait?
Dad, there's a mango. They find the mango. Dad, I want a mango.
Okay, I wanted to show you guys
Dad,
how I was giving those signals. So we took our first take profit at this particular level, then price had to return back to the what? To the bearish order block, and then it's now dropping. So this is the area that we are marking where we have our TP2.
Daddy,
So this is what is happening here, and I'm anticipating that price should come to this particular level here.
Daddy,
So price should come to this level here. Let me just mark it.
Daddy,
Yes, baby.
I want a mango.
Price should come here. Wait. Don't hold my hand, honey. Don't hold my hand.
I want a mango.
I'll go and buy.
It's not finished.
Where's the mango?
I was in it.
Where?
There, under the fridge. I was finding it.
I don't think there's mango there, baby.
There's mango.
And I think our TP was hit in this one.
Daddy, it's mango.
We talked about this. If I'm busy, you have to wait for me. I don't think there's mango, baby.
There's mango.
So this is our TP. It has been hit. I gave this one in the free community. So whatever that I teach you guys, I always give it. This is a signal that a strategy that I gave some time back. We were talking about these moving averages and how we can catch spikes using them. I think this is evidence that this thing actually works. So I was using the 5-minute time frame. When I'm busy.
I want a mango.
Where is it? Yo, sorry guys. Where is the mango? Tell me. This is not mango, baby.
This is mango.
Where's the mango? I told you there's no mango. Let's wait and see if these guys are coming.
Daddy.
Wait. The bike is bringing the food, huh? So, like what I said, go and play with that. She's not there. Okay, so like what I said, the 200 exponential moving average, this one, the red one, is one of the strongest support levels. And I knew that when price came to this particular level, it was going to bounce off because that one is very strong. You can see here, it was acting as a strong support. And I knew that when price came here, I gave the signal and then price. This is how easy it is to trade, especially when it comes to boom and crash. It's one of the easiest markets to trade. This one is moving perfectly. I think it's now hitting our target. I think VIX is the one that is moving nicely. Yo, it's dropping. Yo, VIX is dropping. Wow, it's about to hit this moving average. I use these lines everywhere. So I'm gonna take my profit here. Why? Because price has reached this red line. Like what I said, these ones are very, very powerful moving averages. So I will take my profit here. Why? Because of this red line. I know that price is likely to bounce. So if you missed this signal, this is what you're gonna do now. Price is supposed to go here. I know that you can't see nicely here now. Let me just go to trade view. Volatility 75. Yes, it has hit our first take profit here. That's nice. So I'm taking my profit, and you can see I combine price action, smart money concept, and also indicator based strategies. I combine them. You can see price is likely going to reverse now. When it reverses, where is price going to come? Price is likely going to come here where we have this imbalance. So I'm always looking for these imbalances. So let me just remove this line. So price is likely going to come to this imbalance. It will come to this imbalance, and we are anticipating that price should come back here, hit this level, and then drop and continue to drop going downwards, and it will hit our take profit here. So this is what I'm anticipating in volatility 75. So we can get a good entry at that particular level. If I go to the 5-minute time frame, we can get a very good entry here. So what we are waiting for, yes, and it's also, you see, the fair value gap is also in line with the 5-minute order block. We have an order block here for the 5 minutes order block. It's loud messy. Let me remove this one so that you guys can see. So here, this 5-minute order block here, this is what I'm seeing. Price is supposed to move like this. So on my birthday, I decided to go live and spend time with you guys. You have actually become my family. I enjoy trading. After this, I will play chess. When you get older, these things, what really matters no longer matter. I remember I used to like, I grew up in Chitungwiza, Unit P 15, Unit P in Chitungwiza in Zimbabwe. That's where I grew up, and we didn't have much when we were growing up. So we would want to watch EPL soccer. When we were growing up, it was nice because we during the weekends would go and play soccer. I'm a soccer fanatic. I used to be a very good soccer player. So when we were growing up, it was nice. We had two grounds that we would go during the weekends. Everyone would go and watch, and we used to play in those grounds. One was in Unit N, one was in Unit O, and would go and play soccer there. But there was this guy who died, Mabamba. He was a town planner or something. He was in politics. He took those grounds and built houses. This is why these problems that you see, problems that we have, many of the problems that we have here, I'm telling you, they are man-made. I don't know the deals that he had with the council. Then he ended up building houses, giving stands on public places or soccer fields. And now most of the youths were just sitting there. In Zimbabwe, there's now a problem of drug substance abuse. It was because of that. They were building houses in these recreational areas. So people now have nothing to do. So with me, when that happened, we no longer have places to play soccer. I would want to watch EPL. By then, we didn't have DSTV. It was expensive. And so we had a TV, but we didn't have DSTV. So we couldn't watch what? ZTV. In Zimbabwe, I think there's only one TV station. So would go to these places where people drink alcohol, these pubs, and would watch soccer. So sometimes we would actually go and watch, because for you to get inside, you have to pay. So we didn't have that $1 so that you can buy a drink and watch soccer. I couldn't afford it. So we'd end up watching the soccer. It was really, when I think about that, we're talking about things that used to matter that no longer matters. So we would go there and watch soccer through the window because we didn't have money to pay. It was normal. And we would actually enjoy the games. So the whole Saturday or Sunday we'll go to church. Saturday we'll be watching soccer through the window on a pub. It was just crazy. So now that I can now afford my DSTV, I don't use DSTV. I can now afford to watch soccer in my house and what. I no longer, I rarely watch soccer. I don't know why. I just watch the highlights maybe. It's part of growing up. The things that used to matter will no longer matter. Like what I said here. So guys, if you don't understand this order block theory, just use these lines. They will help you. we saw that there was an order block here, price is moving back here. Why? Because of this. So I combine these things so that I get a good picture of what is taking place in the market. Okay, so then we would watch soccer through the window, guys, live. But now I don't even watch soccer. I don't even watch it anymore. Yeah, this thing is now dropping. To reverse this order block here, we talked about that. So I'll close some of my positions here, somewhere here around this area. Yo, guys, my daughter is hungry and she's giving me a problem here. I'm gonna close some of the profits and wait for a retracement back to the order block, then we enter again. Okay, so this one is done. Let me just share this. So this is our second TP. So we'll see if this bullish order block here will hold, and price is likely going to move back to another order block and then reverses backwards. So this is what we are anticipating. Yo, my daughter wants food now. Okay, let me just go through the, yeah, you see a lot of people would want to buy and I'm busy here on YouTube. Please like, we're not getting much from YouTube, but the fact that it motivates me to see that a lot of people are enjoying the content that I'm creating. Uh, okay, let me just go through this. I think I'll continue, guys, after maybe I'll continue with this live. I just want to make something for my daughter, or I'll have to remove the camera and then we just continue. Okay. Okay, let me just go through here. Can you improve on your audio? Yes, I know my audio is yo. It's okay. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna remove the mic. What's happening with the audio? Is it too low or what's happening? I know my mic. I need to buy a new mic. Yo, a new mic, a new camera. I don't have a camera. I use my phone. That's why I need to stop this. I need to stop because I need to order food for my daughter. First time watching, following your YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Tony Chirima. You're from Zimbabwe. I think so. Chirima. I think Zimbabwe, Zambia. I think so. Takudzwa Chinake. You're a great man in the world. Thank you so much. The reason why I stopped Abdullah, the reason why I stopped P2P, I think those who are in South Africa or also Zimbabwe, they know that P2P is now difficult to get your money. There are a lot of scammers, and some of them are not even from South Africa. I'm sorry. When you're using P2P, you'll be scammed from people from Ghana, Nigeria, and some from South Africa. So if you want to lose your money, use P2P, especially when you want to withdraw. If you want to lose it, use P2P. You lose it. So we stopped because we couldn't withdraw the money from P2P. That's the reason why we stopped. So we now have PayPal, Skrill, Perfect Money, Binance, and also Mukuru. Those who are in Africa, Botswana, I know most of the guys in Zimbabwe and Botswana are using Mukuru. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Wasem. Is it Wasem or Wasem? VIX75 touch TP1. Yes, that's why I took the money and I'm waiting for price to move back. Yes, price is moving nicely, and this one we need to get an entry. Where is price likely going to move and do what? This one is tricky. I don't have a good entry here. Okay, let's just use the fair value gap here. We have a fair value gap around this area. We should get a new entry. I think price is likely going to make an immediate rebalancing here. You see, you hear this sound. This girl is crying. She wants food. So I think I will have to stop or maybe remove the camera. Let me remove the camera so that I make something for her. Sweetie, what's wrong? Let's check. Maybe your food is here. So I'm someone who doesn't. When we're growing up, is the audio fine now, or should I remove it? Okay, guys, tell me if the audio is fine or I need to remove the mic. Um, Michael Seleka, is the audio fine or I need to? Uh, okay, tell me now. I'm removing my mic and I'm using the mic on my. Tell me if it's better than the audio that was there. So what I'm gonna do now, okay, I'm gonna So let me put the mic back. Can you now hear me? Can you now hear me? Is the audio back? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I removed the camera because I want to order food for my daughter. The phone is the camera. ah, one of you guys should buy me a camera, a video camera. Those 4K. I was going through. I'll show you the camera that I want. No sound. You guys, someone is saying sound. Someone is saying sound is big. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's just check VIX 75. We're looking at VIX. So this fair value gap must be covered here. This is the gap. This is the fair value gap. Fair value gap. It must be covered here. And on the 5-minute time frame, we have a good entry, which is the 5-minute order block. The 5-minute order block here. So price is supposed to cover that, and here we get a reversal here. So this is what I'm seeing on 5 minutes. So this is what I want to see here. Something like this. So this is the fair value gap, and that's the order block. But when price is in the premium, we give precedence to the order block when we are complaining, because that's the dilemma that is there when you're now using smart money concept. You do, what are you going to, which entry point are you going to use? Are you going to use the fair value gap? Are you going to use the order block? Here we have an order block. Here we have a fair value gap. So you are faced with this when you're trading. So which one are you going to use? That's where we use our premium, the PDRA. So according to the PDRA, when price is in the, you measure here your retracement 50%. So here above 50%, we are in the premium. So price is in the premium one. So when price is in the premium, we give precedence to the order block. So there's a likelihood. So you can't take entries here on your 5-minute time frame here. You're just going to ignore this and take your entries on the order block. Why? Because according to the PDRA, this is what we should do. PDRA. PDRA. Do I have it here? PDRA. The PDRA. So when price is above the 50% of the, there's nothing. 50% of the I think I put a D array. Pre-D array, pre-D array, P-D array. Just talking about that. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So price is in the premium. We're in the premium, and you will be faced with these institutional reference points, and you don't know which one should you use. So I'm saying this. We should give in our premium and discount. Okay, so this is what I'm saying here. Let me try to make it bigger, but it's fine. Something like this. Let me do. So when you've measured, how do you know that price is in the premium or discount? So you measure, you take your Fibonacci from the top part. Since price is dropping downwards, some people will do this and you end up being confused. Since price is moving downwards here, so if you do this, measure here, your 50% is here. This is where you have your 50%. So above the 50%, we have the premium. Below the 50%, so you want to buy around this area. That's why you see prices moving upwards, because we are in the discount and you want to buy. But for us, we're going to ignore. Some people do that. They just buy and sell and move up with the market. Some people are actually buying here because price will, you have to reach here. Okay, so now price is in the discount. You wait prices to be in the premium. When now price is above the 50%, it will be now in the premium. When price is in the premium, we give precedence to what? So that's what I'm trying to explain. Which one should we value more? Which one should we value more? When price is entered above the 50% of the what? Of the Fibonacci, we give precedence to one, the odd highs, the lows, the rejection block. But we're now faced with two situations. We have the bearish order block and the fair value gap. So that's why I said, although there's a fair value gap, since price is in the premium, we're gonna give precedence to the bearish order block. So that's why price will push, close this fair value gap and also come to this area, and we can start looking for our selling orders here. But our stop loss has to be just above this level here. If you now see price going above here, something will be wrong. So I'll place my stop loss here, there. So this is where my stop loss is gonna, just above that level. So this is where I'm gonna place my stop loss. My entry will be on the 50%. So I wanna reduce here 50% around this area, which is called the okay, the 50% of the fair value gap is called the consequent encroachment. What about the 50% of the order block? Those who are watching, what do we call the 50% of the order block? I normally want to use the 50% because I'm on the 5 minutes time frame. What do we call the 50% of the order block? Of the order block. I want to take my entries there. It's called the what? The mean threshold. So that's what I'm waiting for. So let's see how this works. It's called the mean threshold. So on that mean threshold, I'll take my entry around this area. So let's just wait. I thought I'd ordered food. Yo, I didn't complete the transaction. And now my daughter is sleeping. She was hungry. That's why she was giving me a headache. So the reason why I don't cook, guys, it's simple. When I was young, there was a big gap between my sisters and my brother. So when my sisters were all married, they were grown up, we were left with my brother. So we had to do all the chores at home. So we were cooking at a very young age, cleaning, washing dishes. So I promised myself that I don't cook. I will never cook once I get married. So I don't cook. So I no longer have that heart of cooking. I'm not someone who likes cooking. But now I'm spending time with my daughter. So with me during the day, I don't mind eating funny stuff. The most important meal will be dinner. Breakfast, lunch, I don't eat that much. But now when you have a little young girl who talks too much, yo, you have to make a plan. So the easiest plan is to, okay, we're gonna look at more assets. We're gonna look at more assets. Let's quickly look at something else as we are waiting for this entry. What is happening in let's look at what 150. We are want to trade this one. It's dropping. We want it to reverse a little bit, probably come. Okay, we'll look for an entry here. Okay, let me just take you through some of the analysis that I did today. We're able to get something from this movement. Now we wait for a retracement. Probably price will come to this here. There's a gap here. Let's see. So let's go to, I also analyze, let's start from 10. I also enjoy trading jump. Yo, we missed an entry here. So this was my initial analysis. And how was I able to come up with this? I went to the 4-hour time frame. So I was on my 4-hour time frame. What did I see there? There was an order block, which is this order block. And price came to this order block and moved upwards. So that was the first thing. So like what I said here, this gap, there was no gap here. What happened here? I can see this fair value gap wasn't filled up. Why is it price retained without filling this gap? Okay, there's a gap here. If you look at this first bearish candle and the third, this one, 1, 2, 3, we have a small gap here. So I wanted price to come to that level. Why is it price didn't reach there? Because I can see the reversal is actually, this movement is actually on. Why is it we missed that entry? Let me see. Maybe, okay, here, this is the correct position. This is the area here. You can see this order block here. Price is supposed to come to that level here. Somewhere here. But why is it price is reversing here? Did I miss something? You can see price is already moving up. What happened? This is what happened. So this golden zone, this 50 and the 61 level here, this is what happened. Oh, I saw. Okay, apart from this, we missed this. Okay. The reason why we missed this is because of this. If you see here, what do we have here? We have a breaker block. It's not a breaker. We have a mitigation block. This one. And we also have, there were a lot of concepts. I missed this one because in the discount, we're now talking about the discount. We give precedence to first the mitigation block. So I was thinking about the fair value gap. Yet when we are in the discount, we should think about the mitigation block and the, so we have a mitigation block. This is the last bullish candle before price moved downwards was this, and price just came to that one and is moving up. So that's the first thing. So if you check, some of you can't see nicely. Let me just show you. This was the reason why price moved upwards. So according to the PDRA, we are in the discount. Price was we're supposed to give precedence first to the mitigation block. So some of you can't see it again. Let me show you this mitigation block. So price came down, went up, came down again, but didn't go below this previous low. And then here, price moved upwards. So price is supposed to come back again to this level. So this is how you analyze it using the using ICT, but you can analyze it using price action. This is my concept. I think if you can understand one of these things, smart money concept is difficult. I'm always saying this. So here we're the mitigation block. That's why price reversed. But using price action, what do we see here? We can see this was a level that was a resistance and is likely going to be used as what? As a support. So it's one and the same thing. So if you can understand this thing, and when we use our Fibonacci again, there was a lot of confluence. When we used our Fibonacci here, we can see that this was the golden zone, the 61.8% of the what? Of the Fibonacci. So we missed that entry because I didn't see these things. I was only thinking about this gap that was here, but we're in the discount. If you measure here, how do I know that we're in the discount? If you measure here below the 50%, this is the 50%. Below the 50% here, this is where we were now. That's the discount. So below this 50% here, we're in the discount. So according to the PDRA, when price is in the discount, what should we look at? So this is what makes ICT difficult. I'm telling you, there is a lot. Price now is in the discount. What should we look at? When price is in the discount, we look for the following. So now price is in the discount. Let me just put it on 20. We give priority according to the PDRA. P means premium, D means discount, array means arrangement. So price was in the discount. The reason why we missed that, it was because here we had a bullish mitigation block. That was the first thing that we were supposed to give precedence to. So this last bullish candle here, before price came down here, was the reason, or was the most important entry that we're going to get. So I missed this one. Completely missed this good entry. Okay, but it happens. So this is jump 10. So you see smart money also works in what? In these jump indices. Yo, I didn't order. Yes, guys, subscribe. Let the channel grow. Let's put it bigger. Oh, you can't see, and I'm not seeing. Yes, we want, guys, let's subscribe. We want to take this to 10,000. Yeah, but everything is possible. Guys. Let's just grow this. We only need 1.4. Yes, 1.4 thousand. 1,400. 1. It would be what? I'm not good in maths, but I know roughly 1,400. But it's roughly 1,383. Yeah, around that figure. Okay, let's grow this channel, guys. Okay, what are you guys saying? Okay. Let me first of all start with the analysis that I did, and then we can move on to something else. So let's so that's what happened here. So let's look at something else at 10. Maybe we can get something here, guys, because most of the assets I analyzed, this one I didn't analyze. I don't know why. Maybe it was because it's ranging. Oh, I missed an entry. Yo, it's painful. I analyzed this. Volatility 10S. Let me show you what I saw and what happened. Yo, how did I miss that entry? Volatility 10. Yes, this is what I saw. This is volatility 10. Volatility 10. Where is volatility 10? Okay, so if we go on to the H4, I saw that there was a H4 order block here on volatility 10. Maybe we might get a re-entry. We missed this one. It's very painful. This order block, and we can see price is being rejected here. So what I'm anticipating, price is supposed to reach here. So we might get something here, guys. And we have already seen price reacting with the order block, H4 order block, and now price is moving back here. Let's check on 30-minute time frame where price is likely going to move. Okay, let's go on the 50 minutes. want to get an entry in volatility 101s here around this area here, this one, this order block here, we want to get an entry here. The last order block was this one. So on the 15-minute time frame, we can get a good entry around this area. We can see here price is balanced, but around this area, do we have an imbalance? Okay, what can we see here? We have this. We should not rule out what happened here. Let me check with my Fibonacci. So with me, price can reverse at this price here, around this area, where we have the 61.8. That one is a key level. That one, the 61.8, you never go wrong. So I normally want to look at that. So let's see. Yeah. So I think here, this order block, because there's an imbalance here, there's a fair value gap which has not been filled, which is this one. That fair value gap, this gap, price is supposed to fill that gap, something like this. So around this area, we are supposed to get something here. So for us, we want price to come and fill up here, hit that order block, and then it moves downwards, something like this. So this is what I'm anticipating. Okay, we have a bearish order block here. So price will be in the premium, so we give precedence to the order block. But we also have another order block here now. How then do you take your trading? Which order block are you going to use? Which one should we use, guys? We have two order blocks. Okay, you guys are used to this. We have this one, and we also have this one. Okay, so if you are faced with this situation, you would look for an order block that is an imbalance. So if you look at this one, there's no imbalance. This one, the first one, we don't have an imbalance here. Price is really balanced. Its price was moving down. But here, we can see here we have a small gap here. So I would want an order block that is an imbalance close to it, like this one. So this one, I would take my trades on this one. Okay, then if you go to the 15-minute time frame, let's see. Price is likely going to move to this one, the second one, because on the 15-minute time frame, we can see that there is a gap here. So I don't see price will go to the extreme one. Why? Because here we have a gap here. This gap must be filled first. This gap, before price can move downwards. We see this gap. There's a gap. So price is likely going to push and close that gap. Okay, let's go to the 30 minutes or 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we have a big fair value gap here. So as long as this gap is there, this gap, it has to be filled here. I think on the 1 hour, we have a clear entry here. So that gap must be filled first here. Then we can look for selling opportunities. Okay, let's check 75. It was very close. Big 75. We were trading on the 5 minute, 5 minutes, 50. Okay, let's see what is happening. That gap has not been filled. Price is reacting well to this bullish order block. This one, this one is the one that is causing price to push up. Okay. But I didn't say buy, and I won't buy. I will never buy here. We are looking for selling opportunities. So we want to sell when price reaches this order block. Okay, let's look at something else. Boom is spiking. Okay, so this is the Derive Dynasty. This is the Derive Dynasty. I'm here to make a video on this one. You see, so it's very possible to grow your $10. Just look at this entry. Just look at this entry. So you will be swing trading using this arrow. If you sell here, when this arrow appears, you buy. Something like that. I have a guide. Maybe I'll go through the guide so that guys you see how this works. But I know most of you guys are interested in the signals. Okay, let's see. Why is it priced this in range? Let's just wait. Let's look at another asset. 10, 10s, 25. Let's start with jump 25. Okay, so currently jump 25 is consolidating within this it's like a flag pattern, it's like a flag pattern. So we are anticipating that price we should have a breakout somewhere here, we wait for a retest and then we sell, something like this. So would rather um, patiently wait for price to break out, but if price pushes upwards we should sell here and then price will come and make the breakout. So those are the two possible movements that we are anticipating in jump 25. Volatility 25. I didn't save this. I don't know, I didn't analyze this one. 25 1S. Okay, we have something here on this asset. Let's just talk about volatility 25. Okay, so there's a great likelihood that price is not going to come back to this fair value gap here because of what we discussed earlier. You see this area here, this is where we are going to get a good entry here. We want to buy. Okay, we have equal highs, which means that there is liquidity residing above this. So we want to buy if price comes to this level here. Let me just check my Fibonacci and check something here. On the Fibonacci, it's around the same area where we have our 61.8. Okay, it's fine. So here, this is where we're going to get a good entry here because we also have a bullish order block here. And like what we said last time, we give precedence. Here we have a breaker block. We have a breaker block. Those who can't see it, it's like this. Price came up, came down, and price moved upwards. So price is supposed to come back here and then it moves upwards, something like this. So apart from this breaker block here, so this is our breaker block, this one, this is our breaker block here. So we want price to come back to this area, and it is also in line with this order block that we have here, and we also have a fair value gap here. We have a fair value gap here. So what is going to happen here? Let me see. The breaker block or the order block. I want price to come to this particular level here, and then it to move up and reach this level here. So we already see that price is already dropping, moving slowly like this. We should get an entry around this area here, because also this area is also in line with our Fibonacci 61.8. So with me, I normally use that one. 61.8 is here again. This one. So we should get something around this area here. We'll monitor closely how price will react with these zones. So this one is the 61.8, the Fibonacci 61.8, something like this. We'll see how price will react around this area here. VIX 75. We wanted price to move up, come back to this area, it's fine. I saw crash 1000. I know you guys, you like crash. It was dropping down. Yes, it dropped down. Let's see if you can get an entry. So I was able to sell. So whatever that I teach you guys, I also practice it. So today I was able to sell from this level. I had a very good entry. I took about 25 candles. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3 here. It's not lining up nicely. 1, 2, 3. Here we're going to buy here. Let me just check something. Missed. I saw this, it was dropping down and I knew here we're going to get an entry here. So this was, I think this was my last video on booming crash scalping. Here we're going to get some candles, and here, okay, so it's 5, 4, 3. Here we're going to get an entry here. We missed it, and now entering, now it becomes dangerous. We can be caught by a spike. We're going to get our 5 candles without any stress. I was able to sell for about 25 candles here, 25 here. I sold here, I sold here, and I took my profit around this area. Okay, let's look at what else. This one, I created this strategy, but I never shared it with you guys, of using envelopes. It's very, very powerful. So you just wait for price. If it's below, yes, baby. What's wrong? Oh, come and take. Mm. Yesterday 75 1 ace was consolidated. Oh, we missed an entry. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, let's see. It's fine. It was consolidating for some time, but let's see on the 4 hour. I knew that price was supposed to, let's see if we can, price was supposed to go back to this area, and then from there it is supposed to, here we have an order block here. You see, if you look at price from this level here, price during this area here, price is balanced here. We don't have any gaps. So I'm anticipating that price is going to use this order block, which is currently, this is what is happening. Price is using this order block here, this one. And we already seen, we missed the good entry here. We already seen that price, there's this shooting star, price is reacting with this order block. So what I'm anticipating is this, price should come back to this level. Let me just do this. We have this order block here. So that's the order block here that we have. You see, it's on the 61.8. Those are the order blocks that I normally want to take, because I know there is a high chance of what, price reversing, going upwards. If you see, again, it's on our spot 61.8 here. So there's a great likelihood that price is going to what, to reverse. And we have already seen how price has reacted here. So what we can now wait for, since we missed this one, is that if you go to the 15-minute time frame, let's see, we want to get an entry here. Which one are we going to use? We're gonna use the one on top here. What do we see here? So when you're using order blocks, one price is reacted here, and you would want to identify an order block within an order block, or an order block. And on the higher time frame, we have seen that price is reacting with this H4 order block here, H1, sorry. So you now wait for price to return to this order block, and then it will drop and move downwards. So this is what I want to see. So we can get a good entry here, but our 3 TPs are going to be here. This is going to be the first one. If price moves up, second, and the last TP will be this one. So we can make use of this. So let's see here. Let me save this analysis. But I have the feeling that price can come here and then push upwards, something like this. But our TP will have to be here. So we've already seen, because here, if you look at it now, we have a BOS here, break of structure above this area. Okay, so we wait for price to push up and come back to this order block. So we should be taking our position starting from 94.21.70, 94.20. Let's just say 94.20. So place a sell limit. Let me just do it now. 75 1S. Where is it? Mm, 75 1S. $75 1S. 74 1S. This week I wanted to drop 2 strategies. I have 2 strategies, but because of time I couldn't do it. We'll see. We're saying we want to place a sell limit here, 0.05. I'm gonna put 1 here, and I'll place another 1 here. Okay, something like this. So if price moves up, this will be my TP1. I'm gonna take profit here, somewhere here. TP1 will be here, and my stop loss, just gonna place it above. Let me go to the above this area. There's also a rejection block here on the edge daily. So price may not reach that area. Okay, let me just wait. Let's see. I want to know where I can place my stop loss. Let me just place it above this level. So these are the levels here. This one, with our SL, let's just round it off, 27 point, let me see how far. Yeah, this one is nice. So this is our SL stop loss is here. We have our SL, then our take profit TP1. I want to take my profit at this. First take profit 91.50. Okay, so you're gonna place a sell limit. The price is gonna be 94.25. Our stop loss is gonna be okay, let me just send this in our VIP community so that you guys can see. I don't know why my laptop is now slowing down. We want to sell. It's 75 1S. 1S. We want to use a sell limit. Sell limit, and it's gonna be placed at what did we say? The price is 94.25. 94.25. 94.25. And our SL is gonna be what? Stop loss 95.27. 95.27. Then we have two TPs. So the first TP is gonna be this one, 91.50. 91.50. 91.50. TP2 is gonna be what? This one is fine. This one is fine. TP1. This is TP1. TP2 here. Yeah, TP2 here. 89.42. Okay. Ani Yash, bring the phone. I want to check something. So guys, these are the values. Tell me if the driver arrives. Huh? Come and see. 1824, it's fine. But Annie, where did you put your phone? Okay, it's fine. Take it. Go. Okay, so this is the plan. No problem. Hello? Yes, how's it? Hello, I can hear you. Sure, how's it? Oh, okay, it's fine. Let me just. Did you make the payment? Alright. Go, go. Let's see if price will reverse and come back to that level. Okay. Um, Volatility 10. What did we say about volatility 10? Annie, Anish, can you go in your spare? Now you're making noise with your cartoons now. We're done with the 75. Let me check volatility 75 now. What's up, Penny? Oh, I think I analyzed, but I saved it on different profiles. Yeah, this is the analysis that I did. Yeah, I knew that I analyzed this. Okay, let's just wait and see. What about 75? Go on, Inasha, in your spare there. You're making a mistake. Okay, we've already seen twice on the 50-minute time frame. Let's see. Price is reacting with this order block here, but buying will be dangerous. Let me just put one small lot size in VIX 75 and buy as we wait for price to move upwards. Why am I buying? Price is supposed to cover this gap here, and because of these two. Anyasha, why can't you talk? Why do you enjoy crying? Oh. Can't you talk that did? Oh look, you've become a baby now. Big Sis is now a baby. Oh, always. price can come here. I want to sell here again. But with this one, we can't see anything. So this is not the actual direction. So this is a new strategy that I'm yet to present here. Okay, we want to buy here. Why am I buying again? It is because of this moving average again. So it must push up, probably come to this level here, and then price should drop. So our take profit will be somewhere here. So I can see something like a double bottom that is forming here, and if you notice it, notice that we are on this order block here. There's an order block here, this one, and it seems like price is respecting this order block and is likely going to push up and reach this particular level. Then from there, you want price to drop, but don't take this buy signal. It's dangerous because the overall trend, what we are anticipating is that price should move downwards. So don't take this one. My stop loss is gonna be here. Don't take this buy. The good signal will come here on the selling part. Don't buy, guys. Don't buy. It's dangerous. Why is it dangerous and I'm doing it? No sound again. What's happening? Yo, I need to buy new equipment. Do you guys have sounds? Guys, I thought that since it was my birthday, you guys were going to buy something for me. Or maybe a present. So on my special day, I decided to do something different. I was drawing with my daughter and we're trying to. It's funny. It's really funny. Let me check that. Please, Annie, don't cry. Oh, one. Did you guys watch the AFCON, the semi-finals? Oh, come and take a food. you guys watch the semi-finals? I enjoyed the South Africa versus Nigeria game. So um, Zimbabwe is not playing in the Afcon. Yeah, I didn't really have a side. I wasn't supporting South Africa. I wasn't supporting Nigeria, but I enjoyed the game. But you see, this buy went well. You see, this strategy is very powerful. So I was just watching and enjoying the game. But I want to say something here. Um, South Africa wanted to go to the penalties. They were really desperate and they made some changes, pulling out some players and what. They were very confident of Williams, the goalkeeper, and they really believed in his ability because last time he stopped about 4 penalties. They were very confident and they thought that they were going to win. But I like one. Was it South Africa? Yes, it's South Africa. Yes. One, the penalty that was taken while it's the game. Usman told the guy that this guy is going to dive. And what did he do? That but that guy was injured. The central defender for Nigeria, that guy was injured. He couldn't run properly. That's why Pesitao was uh, having some success in dribbling and passing that defense. He was really injured, the captain who took the penalty. So he just kicked the ball on the center and the keeper dived, and that was the goal. And these guys, they knew that this guy was going to dive. And you know what happened? The only penalty, he didn't even, he wasn't able to what? To even stop one penalty. That one was a miss. It was a miss. I enjoyed. There was tension. The game was nice. But over the years, I always wonder why is it South Africa they perform poorly on the international stage, yet they have the facilities, the stadiums that they have, and in terms of numbers, it's one of the largest African countries apart from Nigeria. They have everything. They have the money, they have the facilities, and they compete with these small teams, Malawi, Mozambique, Zimbabweans, and they're always losing. But this year, they proved that their squad is very good. And saw that it was because of the fact that because of the success that Super Sport has been getting on the international stage where they're playing these African. I think it has been doing very well in Africa, Super Sports. So I think that was the reason why South African national team was doing, because I think there were about 8 or 9 players who were playing in the first team who were actually playing in Absa. I enjoyed the game. It was very nice. I think of all the AFCON games that were played, I enjoyed the semi-final. Even the one between Ivory Coast and DRC, it was very good. It was nice. So between Nigeria and Ivory Coast, I think the host have an edge because they are hosting. But Nigeria is always Nigeria. They're very good. One of the powerful. Okay, you want to play using PayPal. This is my PayPal address. Let me just send it to you if you want to pay using PayPal. One of the biggest African giants. It's gonna be an interesting match to watch. But I'll put my money on the host. Those guys are motivated. They play very well again. They're very good. Ivory Coast, they're very, very good. In Nigeria, they're very good. So who's going to win? The host, because they have that advantage of what? Being the host. I don't know. And even the ref and what they would also want the host to win. So they will just favor those guys. But Nigeria are playing very well. The goalkeeper was a hero. He stopped, I think, 2 or 3 penalties. He did very well. Let's check. We'll also check in 150 and what's happening in 150. Nothing much is happening. On the 1 hour, what did we see here? Yes, price closed that gap and it's now moving down. Volatility 1S, this one I have to sell. So you just have to check reaction. So I'll put I'll see how price will move. Let me put 4 entries, and if price takes out this low here, you know definitely price is now moving down. So let me go to the 15-minute time frame. Price came back, closed the gap, and we now have a very strong bearish candle. So we want more sales probably here. So I normally like scalping. I scalp. We're supposed to get a good entry here. Volatility 1S, it doesn't, okay, if you check it, it doesn't take a lot of money. You see, there are sayings, although I'm in a loss, uh, it doesn't move that much compared to VIX 75 or Volatility 10. They take a lot of money. But this one, 150, I just discovered it now. Even if you're going to lose, you don't lose that much. For example, if price moves back to this position, I'm going to lose $1, something like $4, because I opened 4 positions. It's very good. Okay, let's just see how price will move. Let me cancel this. Bring the phone. I'll put the cartoons on. Annie, bring the phone. We can get a good buy opportunity at this level here. Um, What's wrong? Where did you put the phone? Nan, are you now your baby? Let's go and open it. Let's go and take the food. The food is here. Come. Come, come. I need the receipt. Wait. I need the receipt. And
Mm-hmm.
give me the thing that you're stepping on. Wait, leave, I'll give you. Yes.
Hey, Dad. Did you change it? That is my treat, Dolly. My Becca. I must sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, you want to move on something on the paper? Is it stuck? Don't mess it. You man. What paper? Oh, that's it. Daddy.
Wait, let me close it for you.
It was.
Huh?
It was. Nothing in the cup.
Huh?
I don't take in the cup.
Oh, okay, you want to use that one? It's okay. Let me just put some.
Daddy, Daddy, are you done?
Mm.
Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
what? This is my burger.
Mm-hmm.
And cats. And what my chip also?
Okay.
Huh?
Check.
Wait. Daddy, look. Yummy. This is my burger for them. What is here? I'll get some.
Oh, it's dropping.
Mm?
Price is dropping.